Hello, my name's Liz, and in this lesson we're going to look at giving your opinion in IELTS Writing Task 2. Now I've got 3 questions that I'm going to answer for you today. The first one is, do I need to give my opinion? The second one is, can I use I or my in the essay? And the next one is, how can I express my opinion? Let's start with the first question. So, do you need to give your opinion in IELTS Writing Task 2? Well, that answer is very easy. Read the instructions. IELTS will give you very clear instructions about what you need to do for the essay. If it says, do you agree or disagree, obviously it is asking for your opinion. Do you agree or do you disagree? If you are not sure about giving your opinion or not and what instructions to follow, then I will give you a link at the end of this lesson so that you can learn more about the instructions and exactly when to give your opinion. But basically, if the instructions ask for your opinion, then you need to give it. So the next question is, can I use I or my? Well, if the instructions tell you to give your opinion, then there's only one way that you can, and that is to say, I think, or in my opinion. So for an opinion essay, you must use I or my to give your opinion, and the examiner will look for that. But if the instructions do not ask for your opinion, then don't give it. And that means you will not use I or my if the instructions don't ask for your opinion. Now we come to the last question, and that is, how can I express my opinion? I have seen many different ways that students have tried to give their opinion, and some of them really don't work at all. So let's have a look at the variety, and I will tell you which ones are good to use. Here is a list of different ways of expressing your opinion that I have seen students use in their essays. Let's have a quick look. We've got to my mind, I reckon, I suppose, in my belief, in my view, in my opinion, I think or I believe, as far as I'm concerned, from my perspective, and if you ask me, I think. So I have seen students use all of these. Not all of them are appropriate. Some of them are informal, some of them are wrong, and only a few we can use. So let's have a look. First, we're going to take away the ones that are informal. So that's this one. I reckon is completely informal and we only use it for speaking. The next one, I suppose, is also for speaking. That means that I reckon and I suppose, you can use them for your IELTS speaking test. They're great to use for speaking, but do not use them for your writing test. The next one is from my perspective. That is also considered by many people to be informal and not really appropriate for an essay for IELTS. And this one as well. If you ask me, very informal, but again, very nice for speaking. So now let's have a look at the others. We've got in my belief. This is actually wrong and we shouldn't use it at all. Usually we say, in my view. The next one, as far as I'm concerned. Again, not really appropriate. It's the wrong style of writing for a serious essay. So that leaves, to my mind, in my opinion, I think or I believe, and in my view. There is still one wrong. Can you spot it? This one. To my mind, again, shouldn't be used. So that means that for an opinion essay, when you start your thesis statement, you can use in my view, in my opinion, or I think or I believe. You can also use I agree or I disagree. They're all fine. Which one do I go for normally? Usually in my opinion and I think or I believe. Nice and simple, nice and accurate, always academic. So those are the ways that you can start your thesis statement. And when you do start in this way, the examiner can find your opinion quickly and easily. And of course, they are appropriate to use for IELTS. Well, that's all for this lesson. I will see you again in another IELTS lesson.